Hello guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel and also welcome to this today class mathematics likely question and answer for this upcoming Waec examination. And if this is the first time visiting my channel or watching my video for the first time, do well to subscribe, like, also turn the notification button in case of a new video like this. And maybe you missed our previous video and I wish to watch our previous video based on this based on this upcoming Waec examination. You can check in the description below. You'll see the link that will direct you to our previous video, so you can watch it from there. Okay, this is the question I have for you today, and this is the part 16 of this mathematics class for oncoming Waec examination. So this is part 16, and this is the question I have for you for this study today. This question states that the force of attraction of F, between two bodies vary directly as the product of their masses m1 and m2. And inversely, as the inversely of the square of the what? The distance d between them. Given that F is equal to 20 Newton, when M is equal to what? 25 kilogram, and M2 is equal to what? 10 kilogram, and the distance d is equal to what? 5 meter. So we want to find what? The question one, an expression f in terms of m1, m2, and d. The second question under this question, you have the distance d. When f is equal to 30 Newton and m1 75, m2 is equal to what? 7.5 and m2 is equal to 4 kilogram. So if you remember this topic in other mathematics, you can find this topic in mathematics as well. Variation. If you are talking about variation, direct proportion, inverse proportion, or variation. So this are what? Variation what? Question. And if you look at this question, maybe you are a science student or you still remember this topic in physics. I think you still remember this topic in physics called gravitational field. Gravitational fields. So this is the law of what? Gravitational fields. The law of gravitational field. So we are not going to physics, but how you can solve this one mathematically. So in this place now, let's read the question again and let's do the solution for this question. Let me give you how you can solve this question. So let's read the question again and let's listen how I will read it and how I will interpret it. So in this place they say what? The force of attraction F. It means that we have our F. This is the force of attraction. Between two bodies, we have two bodies very directly as product of their masses M1 and M2. So it means that this one is very directly to what? Product of M1 multiplied by what? M2. Okay, and inversely proportion as square of the distance d between them. So which is what? Inversely proportion to the same, that is multiplied by 1 over d what square, because this is our inverse of what? Of the distance, 1 over d, because we are talking about a square of what? The distance between what? Them, that is 1 over what? D. So in this place now you can interpret this one, this direct proportion constant as what? As constant. Can maybe as what? As k. So here this is about f is equal to, let's change this one to k. That's what? K m1 m2 multiply by, let me do it like this, multiply by 1 over what? D squared. So this one can also becomes as k m1 m2 over what? D squared. If this one multiplies 1 time this, give us this time this, give us this. So here we have what? Our first what? Our question is equal to what? Constant, mass 1 and the second mass and the distance what? Square. So in this place now, the question under it now, let's say that you express f in terms of what? M1, M2 and what? And D. So we want to express this term of what this. But we don't know the value of what? Of this k, which is what? Is a constant. So what we just do here now, and the question was stated that given that F is equal to what? 5 Newton, when M1 is equal to this, 25 kg, and M2 is equal to what? 10 kg, and distance is equal to what? 5 what? Meter. So what we just do now, let's find the value of what? Of this k. So for this place, you can make k as subject of formula. For this place, if you want to make this k as a formula in this place, we can do it in two forms. Should I make it as a formula, or should I just interpret the let's put our data. Okay, let's put our data. So let's write our data out. We have our f. When f is equal to 20 Newton, and our what? M1 is equal to we have 25 kg, and now M2 is equal to, we have a 10 kg, and we have our distance, which we have 5. So in this place now, let's express. Let me call this one equation 1. Let me call equation 1 because I love proving. Let's call it equation 1. So in this place now, in order to make this k constant, because we are giving this one all these data, f is equal to 20, m1, m2, and what? D. So we want to find the value of this k. So what to do here is to make this k sort of formula. Know this part is in form of what? Fraction. Why this part is just stand as what? Without having fraction. So you can make this one as what? Fraction and turn this over 1 to it. So after you have to this over 1 to it, what you just do now, because it was separated by what equal to, what you do? You just multiply. So what you do now, when you multiply this one multiply this and this one multiply this. This and this, we have k m1 m2 is equal to what? This and this, we have what? fd what square. So in this aspect now, in order to make this k solve formula, you divide both sides of question of what? Of k. Which are the values? We have m1 and m2 as question of what? Of k. So you need to divide both sides by what? m1 and what? m2. So let's divide both sides by m1 and what? m2 now. So this one m1 and m2 cancel what? Here. And here we left is what? K is equal to, we have what? fd square multiply over m1 m2. So now let's input our data now. We have our f to be 20 Newton, d to be what? 5 meter. We have meter here. And here we have our m to be what? 50, or m1 we have 25, and m2 is equal to what? 10. So let's input the data now. So this one will be equal to, k is equal to, we have our f here you have 20 multiplied by d. We have 5 watts, ft square over m1 we have 25 multiply m2 we have 10. So in this place now, let's do the question. Let's open this bracket here. Here we have 20 multiplied by 25, because 5 times 5 is 25 over 25 multiplied by what? 10. So in this place, 25 plus 25 here, we have 1 here, we have 1 here. And here we have 10 here, 1, we have 10 here, we have 2. So here we have 2, the answer here is what? Is 2. So that means our k is equal to what? 2. Our k is equal to 2, which is our constant, equal to 2. So if you want to express it in terms of physics, if you want to put unit here, the gravitational constant, you know, from this place we have mass, you have Newton here, we have what? Mass here, we have a meter here we have kg here we have kg here. So here we have what? Kg times kg, that give us what? This will give us kg what? Square. But in this way we have Newton, now it's Newton, this one m square, that give us m what? Square. You have the meter here, meter because 5 times 5 and m times m, so it's m squared. So from this place now you can derive your unit from this place as a physics. I know if you are a physics student, you can even derive your unit from this place. So here we have what? Mass, you have Newton, you can give you have Newton square over Newton times mass square over what? Kg what? Square. So now to convert this one, to take this one up now, according to law of what? Indices, you can take this one outside. When you take this one outside, you can be written as m square. Let me write it here. We have m square multiplied by 1 over kg square. So if you remember this in law of indices, that will be what? Negative inverse. So this can also be interpreted as m square, can also be expressed as nm square is equal to what? That kg base power minus what? 2. This 2 come up, and this 1 over turn to what? Minus 2 here. So that means that you can put this unit as this, as m square kg minus what? This power what? Minus 2. So though in mathematics we don't have concern about the units. You don't have concern about the units. So what we concern about to find our value of k, which is a constant. We have gotten as what? As 2. So now let's express according to the question 1. Let's do the expression of what? F in terms of m1, m2 now what? And d. So here we have created this is, you know, so from this what? Let's say from this equation 1 we have here. From this equation 1 we have here. And this equation 1 we have what? F is equal to, and our k. Since we have get the value of k, so here we can put it as k. Let me say from equation 1. From equation 1. So here we have our f is equal to, you have k here. You have k, m1, m2, and what? And d. And you have to express what? F in terms of what? m1, m2, and what? And d. So they are not talking about what? They're not talking about k here. So you have to put the value of k in this aspect. Let's express this k by what? By this 2. Here we have what? 2, and what? m1, m2, we have m1, m2 over what? D square. So let's put this one on equation what? Equation 2. So the answer for this expression of f in terms of m1, m2, and d. So this is the answer for what? For question 1. That is how you get. That is to do the expression. Okay? We have done with the question 1. I hope you understand it. So if you don't understand, let me know in the comments what section. Okay, let's go to the question 2. Okay, the question 2 states that the distance. You want to calculate the distance? Find the distance. Okay? When F is equal to 20, when F is equal to 30 Newton, meter is equal to 7.5 kg, M1, and M2 is equal to what? 4 kg. So what we just do here now, we recover from this equation 1, for this equation 2. Answer we got in the question 1 here. So in this place now, we are giving us, we want to find D, and give our F to be 30 Newton. And our M1 to be what? 75 kg, 7.5 kg, rather. We have M2 is equal to 4 kg. So we have what? All these are 3 data. I want to find what? Our D. So now let's say from this equation 1 to make it easy. So let's say for this equation 2 rather, we have a from equation, let me put it here as well, equation 2. So we have it as this. We have it as this. Have a mistake. You have F is equal to, you have to M1, M2 over what? D what square. So in this person, let's input our data. Let's put our data here, or you can do it like this. I like some little proving. So in this aspect, now you can make this formula the same thing I did here. To make this formula now, since this space is a fraction, also make this one also what in fraction, and then what cross multiply. So when you cross multiply, this one multiply by this, so we have what D square. F is equal to what? 2. This and this, you have a 2m1, m1 2. So in this place, in order to make this formula, you have to have a correction of what? Of D and this square here, we have this square here. So divide by what? F. When you divide by F, when you divide by F. So F what becomes this F. So now what? In that level what? This square. So let me clean this aspect, yeah? So we left with what? D can F cancel F here. So we left what? This square is equal to 2m1 m2 over what? Over F. So in this aspect now, we are looking for D. There's no between D and what and D square. Here we are only one D. So in order to this is what D we have here, you have what? Still have one square. So in order to cancel this square here, you take what? The square root of what? Of both sides. So when you take the square root of this side, when you take the square root of this side, so here this two become the square root here. So we left it what? Our D. D is equal to, so we have a square root of all what? 2m1 m2 over what? F. So now this is the formula to calculate for what? D in this aspect of this expression. So now let's input our data. Our F to be 30, M1 to be 7.5, and M2 is equal to what? 4 kg. So let's put it here. So this way we call it our D9 is equal to square root of 2 multiplied by M1 at 7.5 multiplied by what? M2. We have 4 divided by our F. We have 30. So in this aspect now, let's multiply this. 2 times 4 here, we have 8 times 7.5. That gives us 60 divided by 30. Everything you have a square roots. So in this way, 30 can go here, 30 can go in 60. 30 here 1, 30 here we have 2. So our D is equal to what? Square root of what? Of 2. So in this place now, to calculate the square root of 2 gives us 1.4142. So you can leave your answer as what? If you want to make it as 1 decimal place or 2 decimal place. So let's make it as what? 1 dp. 1 dp. Though it's not in the question, I'm the one that just want to leave it like that. So you can leave your answer as this. As what? As this one. So the units. You can leave your answer as this. Or you can put it what in 1 decimal place. So when you put it in 1 decimal place, you have D is equal to, because it's 1 decimal place here, the next one is what? Is 1, which is rather than as what? 0. So 0 plus this 4 give us as 4. So we have 1.4. That is what, and the unit for distance. And the unit for distance is meter. So here we can get our D as what? 1.4. So the value of D here is what? Is 1.4. So that is how you solve this question. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. like us notification button. Also share it to your friend that will benefit for this video. This is what part 16 of this mathematics class. And if you missed our previous video, I check in the description below. You see our past, you see the link that directs to our past or previous video, so you can be able to watch it. Thank you for watching.